Okay, listen, this is the moment where I tell you exactly why you're watching Monday Morning Barrow on a fucking Tuesday. The reason being is my 49ers beat the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday night, and I got a little crazy. Obviously, I didn't get crazy. I don't drink or anything like that. But you know what? I was just such in a good mood and having a good time doing other things, and I just wanted to continue to do those things over and over. That sounds. The Niners won, and I just didn't do a fucking video. Okay, I was doing other things. So now we're going to do Monday Morning Barrow on a Tuesday. And this question wasn't asked, but we're just going to go over what I got for Christmas. I actually got some cool fucking things. Every year for Christmas, the people that know me the best in terms of my family members, they'll always gonna say, Alec, you're so hard to shop for. What the fuck? You never say you want anything. Tell us something you want. I didn't tell them anything I wanted, and I got some cool fucking shit. First off, my dad and my mom got me a gaming monitor. Now, I don't play PC. I mean, I have played PC a little bit, very, very sparsely. I still plan on playing PC a little bit as well on PC Rainbow, but it's not my full focus. Obviously, I'm a console player, but what's cool is this has an HDMI port to where I can now, instead of playing on my television, I can play on my monitor, which will hopefully improve my game. Because I think I'm good mentally wise in Rainbow, but aiming wise, I'm better other than maybe like 4 potatoes. That's the only thing I'm better than. So I got a gaming monitor. My little brother Taylor. So I already have a Stream Deck, right? But my little brother Taylor, he got me the upgraded Stream Deck. He got me the upgraded one, more buttons and everything. So just think of it like this, fellas. It's like, you know, when your girlfriend dumps you because you have the small dick for the guy who has the big dick. So I'm upgrading to the big dick. My big brother Revan, he got me two 1-pound bags of Sour Patch Kids to go along with He's 5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. He also got me a $30 gift card from a Domino's, so maybe I can try out Buffalo Chicken Pizza if I remember. Also got me a digital copy for Resident Evil 2 because I heard that was a pretty good game. And then he got me two very interesting things. So he got me something called the Georgian Handcraft Caucasian Walnut. So this is what you do with this thing, because I had no idea what the fuck it is, but it's actually pretty cool. So what you do is when you're reading a book, right, you put your thumb in the middle like this, and you put it in the center of the page so you can hold it with one hand, and these hold the pages open. Obviously it doesn't work for a hardback, but it works for obviously a paperback. So that's pretty cool, because I prefer paperback more than hardback on most occasions, because actually I really do like the fact that I have hardcovers for my Red Rising ones. And then he also got me this here, a book light. So when I read my books, I read in my bedroom, right? I go up, I turn off all the lights, and I just have my cell phone have a what's called a reading light application play above my head. Sometimes it's hard to position myself to get it right now. Reading light, perfect. My sister, she went and got me the Matt Hardy video that you guys have seen before. If you haven't already, it's in Strum on one of my vodcasts, and I'll probably post it actually here on YouTube pretty quickly. But she also got me this. It's called a cloud pillow. You literally put your face in it, and look how far you sink. Like you sink into this fucking pillow. It's so comfortable. She also knitted me. My sister bought, what's cool is she bought material long enough for me, because I'm 6'5", so I need the long arm or the long shit. So on the front side, 49ers. On the back side, nice purple. In reality, does it go together? Red and purple? Probably not. But if you ever saw my attire, it goes perfectly, because I'm the guy who wears a pink beanie with a blue undershirt, with a black t-shirt, with a fucking gray sweater, and green fucking sweatpants. That's what I do. That's the way I live. That's Barrow. Also, I got some other stuff here and there. Again, he with the 5-pound bag of Sour Patch, Gatorade. He also sent me another fucking thing, the little crazy bastard that you should see in a video this week. It's PC related, so we will be using that as well. So I got a lot of cool things for Christmas. I really do appreciate all the stuff that my family got me. It was a fun time. I hope everyone as well watching had a great Christmas. Also, the other question that I was going to answer this week that I mentioned last week was, the question was, are you happy now? And the way I want to answer that is, I've been thinking about it, because honestly, I have to say yes. I have to say yes, I am happy now. Or I am happier. now. It's not like I wasn't happy when I did Twitch full time, but the thing that I think is the most for me is the fact that, I've mentioned it plenty of times beforehand where I would be up nights about this Twitch partnership. I would be all this stuff. Does it still get to me? Yes. But honestly, it's like a water. It's like, not water. It's like, how they say, let it roll off your back like like a duck lets water roll off its back. That was a really horrible analogy. I never should have tried it. But it doesn't bother me anymore. It Not as bad, obviously. It probably went from, this is where it bothered me before, like I can't even reach that high, to now it's like it bothers me, but it's not my full-time focus anymore. And another big reason to piggyback off of that is I when I was before I started streaming full time, I never, I still never looked at the view count, never looked at the sub count, never did any of that stuff. But at the end of the day, it was my income for sub count, donations, stuff like that. So there were some months where, most months where I had to get into my account and everything like that, not to degrade anything I ever received from any of you. But now I'm back to, it's just gravy if anyone wants to do anything. It's not nearly expected. I'm just back to doing this for fun. And it's better for me. I now can I go outside again, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I would say I am happier now. I have more stability in things I can do. When I was doing Twitch full time, there was a zero possibility of me buying a house. Now that I'm back at Honda and I've been back for 6 months now, my plan is to buy a house in the next 6 months. I want to be into a house by this coming summer, and I'm going to be. It's a commitment I've made to myself. I'm also going to be starting an IRA account this year. I need to. One thing my dad told me is if he could go back in time, one thing that he would do differently is start a retirement account, a IRA account much quicker than he ever did, because it's one of those things that you look back on and you go, all the money that you are lucky to have in the bank, Alex, that he tells me, that all the money that you've accumulated from working for those years of Honda and stuff like that, it's making no money being in the bank. You're making like literally 0.0001% interest if you're lucky. But if you put it in an IRA account and you don't touch that money until obviously of a certain age, that money's just going to build on top of build on top of build on top of build to where, once you touch that money, you're going to be stable. So I'm going to be doing that as well. But the main thing is the house. I think that's the reason why I will say I'm happier now. It's a load off my mind in terms of money wise. Unfortunately, a lot of the things in this world come down to money, and now money wise, I'm stable again. I'm putting money into my savings account instead of going into my savings account and putting it to rent, to groceries, to this, to that. And the craziest thing is, if you met me and you saw me living my life in a day, the way I eat, the way I spend my money, I'm such a fucking penny pincher, and my dad calls me a tightwad. He says when I open up my wallet, fucking butter moths fly out, because I'm very, very tight with my money. And I think the reason why I'm even worse now is because of those 2 years of doing this Twitch full time. I didn't buy Gatorade. I would buy the Winco brand ketchup, Winco brand chips, and now I still do that, and it's helping me put money away towards something different. But I also need to splurge on myself every now and again. I need to enjoy the money that I've earned and spend it on things that I like, and not be afraid of that either. And that's something that I want to do this year as well, is that I want to go on a trip. I've never been on a trip myself. I know I went to Disneyland itself with Taylor, but that had a plan behind it. Like, I don't know, just go do something. I don't know, honestly. It's just something I want to do. But the house is the main thing. The house is the main thing. So actually, you know what? That's a great, again, the Are You Happy Now is a question. The first one was not a question, the what I got for Christmas. But you know what? I think next week for Monday Morning Barrow, I'm gonna go in depth on what I want the year 2020 to be for me. And I'm talking about realistic goals. Nothing that is crazy or out of the ordinary, like becoming, don't get me wrong, if I become a millionaire in fucking 2020, God fuck yes, son of a bitch. That'd be amazing. But realistic goals, I'm going to talk about a house. I'm going to talk about how I want to try and purchase a house, how I want to have stability in other aspects of my life, and we'll go from there. But what day is it? Oh, you're going to be seeing this tomorrow. Because tonight, it's fucking, what day is it? It's the 30th. I wasn't able to strum tonight. I got home really late. And I could jump on for like a 2 hours, but for me, I'm just going to sit back, relax, probably watch a couple episodes of The Witcher, and then go to bed. And I have to be up for another 13, 14-hour shift tomorrow. I got no days off this week because of the fact that it's quote-unquote holiday time. So I have to be there because we're super busy. But thank you guys so much for everything that you have done for me this year in the year of 2019. I may not be able to see you on Strum tonight because I might not be able to strum because, again, it's a busy day here at Honda. Thank you so much for giving me 2019. 6 months, I did this full-time with Twitch. I had some ups, I had some downs. Nothing to do, obviously, with the viewership from you guys. It was just so fantastic for you to just come by and watch. And, now I'm back to a stable part of my life to where I'm doing a lot better mentally. And it's... would I rather be doing Twitch? Of course, I'd rather be doing Twitch. But, I just can't at the moment. Thank you for the year of 2019. Hope everyone had a great 2019 as well. So yes, all those Christmas gifts you saw, fantastic. Am I happier now? I do have to say yes. I would like to dive more into it, but actually we're already 11 minutes and 30 seconds into this video. Fuck me, time flies when I talk to myself. I need to go and play with myself. Haven't played with myself in a couple of days. Okay, I was trying to end it with a joke, and that just ended it with a bad mental image for most of you. But some of you, I know you're thinking about it right now. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you so much for the year of 2019. I'll see you in the year 2020. Damn, that sounds like a dad joke. That sounds like a dad joke. Is dad in the year 20... No, I'm just kidding. Bye, everyone.